Opel Corsa C, 2000-06. The Corsa C was revealed in 1999, and introduced to the European market in October 2000, and the facelift arrived in August 2003. General Motors dubbed the new chassis Gamma, and intended to use it for a number of other models. A saloon version was also offered in Latin America, South Africa and the Middle East. The Brazilian version of the Corsa sold in those countries featured a more conservative front end than its European counterpart. Brazil also offered a pickup truck version of the Corsa named the Chevrolet Montana, sold in some markets as the Tornado, which, as well as the saloon, was exported in a completely knocked-down form to South Africa for local assembly. GM South Africa marketed the hatchback simply as the new Corsa, and the pickup version as the Corsa Utility. In 2007, the Corsa C saloon was dropped in South Africa. The Corsa hatchback in South Africa did not have the same front fascia as the European Corsa. Instead, it had the same front fascia as the Latin American Chevrolet Corsa, possibly due to manufacturing costs. This car was 2001's Spirit Irish Car of the Year in Ireland. In Japan, where the car was sold through Yoneis as the Opel Vita, production ended in April 2004, due to sluggish sales. The Corsa C arrived in the 2002 model year as a 5-door hatchback, and was imported from Europe, but for the model year of 2003, the Corsa sold in Mexico began coming from Brazil and a saloon version was added. In 2005, the saloon version introduced an automated manual transmission called EasyTronic because it was only offered in a 5-speed manual transmission. However, the EasyTronic transmission was rapidly discontinued after the model year of 2007, because of poor sales and technical flaws. For 2008, the Corsa was tweaked with a freshened grille, lights, and a gold-colored Chevrolet logo. The Chevrolet Corsa C was discontinued in the Mexican market in June 2008, leaving only the older and freshened Chevy, Corsa B, and the Corsa C was replaced by the Chevrolet Aveo. However, Brazil kept the car until 2012, as the Chevrolet Corsa Final Edition and with a saloon ending in 2011, and Argentina kept the car until 2010, while the Corsa-based Montana continued into 2010. In 2002, the Corsa chassis spawned a mini MPV called the Opel Meriva, development of which began under Opel in Russelsheim. The Corsa C was sold in South America, was produced at the Rosario production plant in Argentina. The Latin American Corsa C featured the Opel-inspired Chevrolet logo with a golden body instead of a chromed one. The new logo was first introduced in the South American market with the new Chevrolet Vectra. In Australia, the car was launched to much fanfare from many motor journalists, and went on to win the Wheels 2001 Car of the Year, Cody. Holden also imported the Shree version with the 1.8-liter Astra motor and upgraded sports suspension including traction control, ABS brakes, a better tire, wheel combination, and Rumster body kit to produce a baby hot hatch Barina. The facelifted 2004 model was also imported. However, in December 2005, the Corsa C was suddenly dropped from the Australian and New Zealand Holden ranges as a cost-cutting measure by GM and was replaced by the Daewoo-Kalos, rebadged as a Holden Barina. Motoring journalists were scathing in their criticism of the new model, particularly the blunt handling, lackluster engine, and below-par safety features. The Kalos-based Barina was subsequently replaced with a rebadged version of the Chevrolet Sonic, Daewoo Kalos T300 until stocks ran out in early 2019.